So we are continuing with our AGM, Nikki. Yes. Sorry about this, everyone. As you know, we obviously started late, and it's now load shedding, and we are cut out. So Daniil has literally covered everything, most of the things that needed to be covered. In terms of our finances, the AGM's presentation with all the information will be sent to the parents. Um, and obviously for those that have not attended tonight. So we stated that there's going to be a new election of board members joining the Autism Connect board in 2022. We are very excited for this new um, team really to come on board and steer us in the best way possible going forward. Pauline will take that as the current chair stepping out or stepping down. She will be sharing that information. Just from my side, I want to say really a heartfelt thank you to you that have served alongside me in steering me and managing me as the director of Autism Connect. Thank you for your time, your commitment, your vigor, your really just your support over this time. I have said earlier while we were still online that a lot of you have served on this board for so long and have been re-elected because there was a reason why we felt the re-election. This year, many of you are standing down, and I want to say thank you really for your time. Pauline, from my side, Pauline, it's been like this in your report, it's been up and down, but you've really been there to also really coax me. For those that don't know, Pauline is a retired young lady. She's an ex-principal for over 30 years. She was in the education profession, and she joined us, like I said, in 2018. And she really, there were times that I would really also lose myself, and she just was there to give me that balance. And at times we didn't get things right. We didn't, all of us. I went through turbulent times in the past 2 years. Thank you for really being there for me, for not judging, but really just bringing me together in terms of steering the organization the way I needed to. So thank you for your time, for your commitment, and I wish you all the best. You are in retirement, to you and your family, your husband, and enjoy your retirement years really fully, because I don't think you really did step off for retirement, but you've been so busy with a lot of things. So thank you for that. Pauline is going to name the new nominees or the new candidates that's been elected. To Candice Tace, I want to say thank you to you. Candice is such a dynamic lady. Oh, you can't mess with her. She's very to the point. She tells you where where you go wrong, but in a respectful, professional way. She's really professional. She works in the banking industry for over 20 years, or even close to that. So I met Candice in 2015, and she was part of a team with the Nedbank group that was looking for a charity that they could support based on a management program that they did. And one of our parents at the time introduced me to Candice. And that's when our paths met. And really, she came on board in 2017, and she served us well. Thank you, Candice. I wish you all the best. And thank you for taking up your role as secretary and really being also an advocate for Autism Connect during your reign with us. Thank you. And Romy Marsh. Romy was not in attendance tonight. She did send in her apologies. Romy, you are very well known in the sector as an occupational therapist, highly recommended. I know I always heard about you in forum meetings that I attended and so on. And when I first met you really officially in 2019, I think we just hit it off and I could share just where we were at. Um, Thank you for your time, your your sound advice, in terms of the therapeutic support and just guidance. Thank you for just being there, and I wish you and your family well. And I'm so excited. In closing, thank you to everyone, to Cedric that's been re-elected. Cedric is our silent voice at the best of times. He's really a person that I know Cedric for 9 years, and that's the time how long Zach has been with us. Um, uh, uh, Really, just you are so just your nature and your spirit and just everything that you bring to us, not just to your family. You see us as your family, and you're always so involved in even us as in our personal lives, even personally with me. And I thank you that you were willing to, when I said we're gonna re-elect, I couldn't think of any other fitting person at this point to be that role, to be in that role. So thank you for accepting, and I wish and hope that we are taking this next journey further. Danielle Jonas Michaels, a friend, firstly, I met 8 years ago. With the inception of Autism Connect, I met her at the very time when I knew nothing. As young as Danielle is, and I'm not going to disclose your age, I'm much older than her, she knows that. But she is she works in the MPO sector and in corporate. She's a consultant, she's got HR background and financial. And I met her at a time when really we needed that support in terms of just bringing our HR guidelines and policies and things together, and really also been through a real trying time, but you've stood the test of time. And I wasn't sure if you're going to stand again, but you were re-elected, and thank you again for accepting the role as financial support to Autism Connect and treasurer. And we are very excited to announce your role that you will be stepping into for the 2022 year. And with all of that, thank you everyone, parents that came on board. We're hoping for a good turnaround with this organization and where we are going. We are only as strong as you guys with your support. We cannot do this without you. And obviously the staff, which is the backbone of Autism Connect. With that said, I'm handing over to
just read the names and the roles
to Pauline. Okay, Ms.
Yes, okay, I can do that.
So these are the new people that's stepping in.
That's on the board. So it'd be Nikki and small.
Okay, my full name. Look at my full name.
Nicolette Pepe. So as Nicolette, then we have Andreas Christian Squab. And he is, let me just give you a little history on all the candidate or the nominated, accepted, elected candidates. So Nicolette is firstly a parent with 2 kids, Tamarin, the eldest daughter, and a teenage boy, Tyler, who has level 3 autism and is non-speaking. She's the Chief Executive Director of Autism Connect Learning Center, a specialized education facility for children on the autism spectrum in Mitchell's Plain. And she has a diploma in supply chain and NPO management. So we really very, very happy to have Nikki all the way, all the time.
Yeah.
Then we have Andreas Christian Squab. His father to Luca, who's diagnosed autistic. Before that, he worked as a certified OT, was in the civil service, became full-time dad, then worked at a call center. He then started his own business called Planet Kids as a therapeutic and educational space for children like his son. He is currently on a sabbatical and works in partnership with Autism Connect to create a great holistic space for their learners and the community, as well as joining the board is the deputy chair. Joining the board as the deputy chair. Then we have Ursula Peterson. She is the Autism Connect Center Manager, program lead and lead educator, and has a higher certificate in early childhood development.
Can I just pause there quickly? So just for everyone's attention, Ursula will now also sit in
The
board meetings. Yeah. So other, you know, her role now is sitting on board meetings in conjunct and obviously serving
With the
you
board.
guys. Yeah, with the board.
That is good because
Yeah.
then the information on the board can
Is directly
channeled
channeled
to
yeah.
the staff members, because there wasn't
In the past,
situation.
we never had
A representative.
a representative or a staff member.
Yeah. Then Charlotte Nyatanga.
So Charlotte Nyatanga will come in as secretary and communications.
Okay.
She's a journalist and she's a mom of Victor. He's a 15-year-old autistic boy. Charlotte could not join us tonight, and she will also get this video. Charlotte I met at the World Autism Congress in Houston, Texas in 2018, and she is from Zimbabwe, very dynamic. I'm very excited for Charlotte to join us because she comes with a very key skill set. She's a dynamic blogger. She's an advocate for autistic children and individuals, and she has a heart for what she does. She currently serves as secretary on the board of Autism South Africa as well. So welcome to Charlotte.
We're lucky to have you, Charlotte. Thank you so much.
I
Then
think even
Cedric, we know about Cedric.
Cedric is
Nikki
coming
gave an
back.
introduction, and Danielle comes back as the
Chairperson.
and she is a well-skilled person for that role. And so that is the elected board members. And so let's give them a round of applause. And so thank you very much. We thank you. We thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And that rounds up our AGM for the 2021 financial year. Everyone, once again, thank you. And yeah, I think I've said enough. And we are looking forward to a wonderful year ahead. Once again, thank you to the parents that joined. I would encourage parents to please join these meetings, especially your AGM annually, because there's such a lot of information that is shared there, and going forward, our parent meetings. Once again, thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank
and
you,
the staff is
parents
also here,
staff.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.